The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Josh, and here are the stories for this week's broadcast. We look back at our STN 60-second Horrorfest entries. BBN News begins now. Television production students each year at Davenport High get to submit entries into national contests sponsored by the Student Television Network. One of the more popular ones each October is the 60-second Horrorfest. Let us look back at the top 5 entries from BBN this year that were submitted into Horrorfest.
I could totally take on a ghost.
No, you couldn't.
Is it good?
How would you hit it?
It doesn't matter how I did it.
It definitely matters how you hit it, because you have to defeat it.
No, I could use like spells or something.
You're not a witch.
Like I've watched a lot of ghost movies though. I bet I could take on a ghost.
How would you? How does that?
It's not that difficult. It seems really easy. Like all you see all those horror movies and they're like obviously like don't do that. It's so dumb. Like I could do it. I could go to them.
Okay, yeah, fair point. That makes sense.
You know what? I've got a Ouija board. Let's ask the ghost. I'll meet you back here tomorrow. Okay?
Alright.
You ready?
No,
Touch the spirit board.
I'm not touching the spirit.
Okay. How are we gonna get an answer to the question whether I can take on the ghost, which obviously I can, unless you touch the spirit board?
I don't think you can take on the ghost, so I'm not touching the spirit.
What was that?
You're not supposed to take your hands off the spirit board.
What do you know about ghosts? Trey?
Bad idea. We shouldn't have come.
What's going on, Mike? I thought all the rumors were just me and urban legend.
Not exactly. They cover up so much. I keep asking my shift manager, is it over yet? Is it over yet? He said it was Delman, so what's up? Is he lying? What is he hiding? Turn that thing off. Just because he found it in the office doesn't mean you have to report with it. And what if we find out corporate secret? Then I'm gonna get fired. What was that?
Is it over? It's okay, it's just a move. Go to your bed. Go to sleep.
Is it over yet?
guys.
Confinement, you would-be Frankenstein. Don't profane his name with your dirty lips. Steps I will follow when I get out of here.
And now for the best of Josh Somoza.
Report on Davenport's recent fast testing, the new Florida State test.
Hello Broncos, I'm Josh Somoza with the Bronco Broadcasting Network. Today, I have a segment of questions and responses purely based on our recent fast testing. Our first quote from Ms. Unen tells us that staff believe the testing went great. With this statement, we know students were able to find testing sites and complete their test. The only setbacks were minor issues due to uncharged laptops or predated software. But how do students feel about fast testing?
You know, I'd rather go back to FSA testing in my opinion. I think the fast testing it's too many. It's too many tests.
There are other points to be made on testing. Testing administrator Ms. Unen states, I believe the FAST is a better assessment than the FSA for a couple of reasons. First, there are not as many questions on the FAST. Second, headphones are not needed, which means there are less technical issues. Lastly, scores from the FSA are available within minutes of completing the assessment. It is scored the same way the FSA is, achievement levels 1 through 5. Students can check the student portal to see how they did on the assessment. But preferability alters. So what do students prefer?
I don't think it'll be better because people will be stressing over more tests than one.
And finally, we have a statement from Ms. Unen about testing. While I know students do not like taking assessments, it is a part of life. No matter which job you want to have, taking assessments are going to be a part of it. It is important that students learn test-taking strategies and just do the very best they can on the test. Most importantly, when the test is over, use the data from the assessment to make improvements in the areas where you can. Work with your teachers to learn their skills needed to move forward. And last from our students, how do they feel about testing as a whole?
I kind of like the FSA a little more, I'm not gonna lie, because we got to do this 3 times a year. Well, yeah, 3 times throughout the whole year. But it was decent, I guess, for the first time.
Once again, I'm Joshua Somoza with the Bronco Broadcasting Network. Thank you for tuning in.
3 Davenport High School students, Spencer Schofield, Joshua Somoza, and Ashley Ramirez, entered this year's Student Television Network 60-second Horrorfest with their video entitled Curiosity Killed the Cat. Please note, viewer discretion is advised and this video may not be suitable for all ages.
What's that? What?
Don't be scared. Just come with me. You'll find a right place among the rest.
Now let's take a closer look at our orchestra.
An orchestra for me has been, it's like family. It's in the sense of getting to live who I am and what I like to do, what I love to do. And it's just, it's hard. It's just one of those feelings that's really hard to, get out there. Orchestra to me has always been about togetherness, really. Like, ever since 4th grade, when I started playing, I remember I didn't really have any purpose or like any drive to do anything that I really wanted to do. But then once I finally got to be like together with that group of people that I've stayed with for a very long time, it's really helped me hunker down on like what I want to do with my life, and it helped me find my purpose, basically. Being in this class has taught me a lot of things, especially Mr. Cleveland. I can say that he's also a friend and a teacher to me because he's very patient with me and very patient with all the things like whether I want to do it or not. So like over the years, he's been my OT teacher for 4 years now, ever since freshman year in high school. And over these 4 courses, he's like taught me so many things to get better. Like he's very much like a teacher-friend relationship type, because he's very kind, he's very helpful. He will never leave you in the dust. Like if you want like a perfect OT teacher, then he got you.
It's definitely been a challenge, but one that I've definitely liked going through. I'm excited to come to this class every single day. It's different than my class last year where it was only 4 kids and the teacher, so jumping from just that small group, I think it was better that I got that one-on-one kind of with Mr. Cleveland. He is the best teacher I've ever had in my 12 years. This is something I really enjoy, and I'm really glad that I got to experience in my last 2 years of high school. I hope this is something I can continue way beyond that.
Every year on the second Saturday of December, the city of Davenport, Florida puts on the Winterfest with dance routines, local vendors, and a parade, along with fireworks and a visit from Santa himself. Here's a look back at the years of Winterfest.
So we are a youth sports program. We serve the areas of Davenport, Mineola, Claremont, and Haines City. And we have about 7 sports across our organization. And yeah, we're all about the kids. So we're happy to be at this event. It gets us a lot of exposure and a lot of registrations in the area. And it's good to be at local events like this because we give back to our community. So yeah.
We own Spreading Smiles Events, so we are here at the event. We are local vendors. We've been here the last couple of years. We also have a craft club here, but we have our fun booth. We have our slime station where you can put different things in the slime. We have our ornaments, so you can make your no mess glitter ornaments. We have our fun toys. We have our charm bracelets and necklaces. And then over here we have our sand art.
Yeah, we have a bunch of light up stuff here for kids mainly. Everything here lights up in some way or fashion. We have headpieces here that go on your head, and normally we have antler ears, candy cane ears, Santa hats. We also have different actual hats that are more headwear that also light up, and we have puppies that also bark and yip, and bubble blowing guns that shoot bubbles and light up as well. We also have a couple of Purge masks and Fortnite masks in the back.
Selling boiled peanuts, and I have a variety of peanuts. I have your spicy pork, and I have your mild turkey, and these are the peanuts. This is what the finished product. But once you get the spoon, so smoked turkey and smoked pork. This is just my first time trying to start up, so I'm just trying to start my business. But I also got smoked turkey legs over there on the grill if y'all want to come over and see the smoked turkey legs. And then I have my pineapple lemonade. That's it.
because I knew you were coming.
It's a tradition. I believe it's a Christmas tradition. You remember that song, chestnuts roasting on an open fire? Yes, it's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of different people and enjoy it and have them taste the chestnuts. There's a lot of people that say they have never tasted chestnuts before, so.
This is Pretty Crafty, HH. We customize anything you can think of between cups, shirts, and all the way to business signs. You know, our main seller is cups right now, but we just customize what you can think of. Well, we're actually locals around here, and I love the parades and stuff like that, so I thought it'd be a great time for me to come out with my business as well and, you know, support everything. Thank you.
With sounds of Sunday morning.
We have the kiddie train rental, train ride here tonight. We've been in business 19 years, so come out and have a train ride.
We're down Davenport here tonight, waiting on the big famous Christmas. There's Santa, Santa's brother. Hey, Santa.
Jingle the bells and jingle all your troubles away.
Hey, Coach Gables! Gables! Hey! Go Broncos! Go Broncos!
Let's go Gables. Yeah, this is our...
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. All over the field we go, laughing all the way.
Welcome back to the Orca Studio Show. This week, we're going to teach you a little bit about science. So please stay tuned.
We're here to teach you about the periodic table of the elements. This video is sure to generate a great reaction. What do you do with a dead chemist? You bury him.
Hey son, can you pass the sodium chloride?
The what?
The sodium chloride, the scientific name for salt. Thanks, chemistry.
Ah! I'm the element of surprise. Oh no! The safes are gone!
I'm Miriam. I'm Cobalt.
And I'm nitrogen.
And together, we're bacon!
Stop! You're under arrest for assault.
What's that smell?
Thank you for joining us this week. We'll see you next time on the Orca Studio Show.
Hi, I'm Ella. I'm a co-host of the Freak Show podcast.
I am Bradley, the host of the Freak Show podcast.
I'm Josh. I'm also a co-host of the Freak Show podcast.
These podcasts are a monthly series of episodes where we talk about strange and bizarre things here in our home, Davenport, Florida. Local horrors.
Brought to life
by our voices. Each episode, we will uncover some shrouded nightmares by reading aloud some documents or personally written stories from a witness.
After we give our input, we will have a guest come on our live with us, if they are available, of course. Once they're here, they'll be able to tell their side of the story.
We will also, throughout the cast, have items sent in from witnesses from these horrible disasters.
So sit back,
relax,
and enjoy the scares. Welcome to the Freak Show podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the case of Mallory Jessie and what happened to her on that night. A little over a month ago, Mallory Jessie had a random disappearance, or so everyone thought it was so random. Apparently, we found that she was attacked by this man with a sack over his face and a big baggy green coat. Along with the attacks on Mallory, there were two other people found dead that night, along with another one of her friends that disappeared that night. The two that were found dead, one was named Ethan and the other was named Trenton. Each were found dead in different ways. Trenton had taken a very harsh beating, and Ethan seemed to be hit by a car. The third friend, Rafael Santiago, was never found. No one knows where he went, but people have found videos and pictures posted online from him from some anonymous user. Could this user be his captor? One of the things we were able to retrieve from Mallory's house before she went missing was a handwritten note that almost seemed to be therapeutic for her, explaining what happened that night.
This is what it read. Myself and a couple of friends decided we were going to pull a prank on another one of our friends. He was always pulling pranks on us anyways, so we all thought it would be decently funny. However, what was supposed to be a fun and quick scare and then a hangout ended up being a night long of fear and bloodshed. My friend Ethan had gathered Trenton and I together, and we walked all the way out to specific coordinates that we sent to our friend Raphael, who was the one being pranked. The three of us hid behind some construction wrappings and shrubbery as Ethan put on this plain white tacky mask. He stretched the skinny black strap and the mask bowed with it. Then he let it go and the mask quickly snapped back to his face. Ethan told us our plan as to how we were going to be scaring Raphael. We were going to hide out here while he went to go scare Raphael by jumping out in front of his truck. Then the two of us were going to sneak inside the back seat of the truck. After that, we were going to jump and scare him when he hopped back in the truck with Ethan. We all put our phones on silent, and we silently waited for what seemed like an hour or two, even though it was realistically just a matter of 15 to 20 minutes. It was very warm out that day. I don't know how Ethan kept on that white mask and that bulky black hoodie. We soon heard the gradually growing sound of Raphael's truck getting closer and closer. Then we saw it just barely, and the three of us all ducked down together. I glanced over at Trenton and Ethan, but all I got to see of Ethan was the back of his head before he was jumping in front of the moving truck. For some reason, this guy had no regards for self-preservation. I was surprised that I was friends with the man. He either was expecting Raphael to be paying attention and to stop the truck before hitting him, or was too stupid to recognize this was a bad idea. Luckily, Raphael slammed on the brakes and Ethan jumped back and almost underneath the truck. He then crawled out from underneath and started crouching underneath the hood. We saw a pair of shoes and faded jeans hop out of the truck and Ethan ran up on them. For a moment, they confronted each other, while Ethan was telling this person, supposedly our friend Raphael, how funny his expression was. They had a bit of an argument while Trenton and I tried to figure out if we were supposed to be doing something or not. By the sounds of the conversation, neither Raphael or Ethan sounded too happy, and it didn't seem like it was a good time to keep trying to pull a prank. Trenton and Ethan explained the idea really quick and how Raphael ruined it for them. I just stood there and watched. I was embarrassed at how ridiculous all this was. I was embarrassed at how I was friends with these people. Then we sat and waited for Raphael to check out his truck as he explained it was slightly damaged. Before much else was said, a rough-looking man with a corn sack over his head jumped out and grabbed Trenton by the throat, wrapping his arm around his neck and pulling him behind the truck. Raphael and Ethan immediately took off, and I stood there in shock for a moment before realizing what was actually happening. I felt blood rush to my head, and I felt my veins bulge out of my face. So many thoughts went through my head, and the first one that I picked was to sheep away with the other two. We heard Trenton's muffled yelling and screaming and pleas for help that was soon shuttered by a metallic thud sound as we ran through the field. We then laid down for the most awkward couple of minutes of our lives. We were waiting for Raphael to call for help, but with just our luck, he had no service whatsoever. We started to hear sounds behind us, but dismissed it as an animal of some kind. I mean, really, how could someone get behind us so quickly? It didn't matter. He had come behind us. The same scruffy man with a newfound string of blood across his shoulder jumped out, grabbing Ethan and rolling down the rest of the ditch we were perched on. Utter fear took hold of me. I was sitting right next to him. It could have been me, but it wasn't. That man in his musty green coat lunged out, grasping another one of our friends. These were the thoughts that were blinding me at the time while I was running. Then I was surprised to see Trenton had jumped out in front of me. I was instantly relieved. I snapped back and made sure he was okay. He was bruised and had a bloody nose, but he was conscious, and that's all that mattered. The sun started to set, and Trenton and I decided to get out of here. We decided to go see if Raphael's truck was unlocked. We could at least hide in the car until he got there, and then we could try to repair the little amount of damage and get out. We were, of course, worried about Ethan too, but you have to save yourself if you want to save others. Never go back. That is what we told ourselves as we walked a shameful quarter of a mile back to our truck where we started. We arrived at the truck. We tugged on the door. Nothing. The doors were locked, and there was no way of getting in. Then Raphael rolled out from underneath the truck. He was now covered in sweat, grass stains, and maybe the slightest bit of oil. He explained to us that we just needed a new tire. Everything else was already taken care of, or never even damaged in the first place. The initial damage we thought was there wasn't that bad, factually. Trenton and I rolled the only spare we had up to the truck's damaged wheel. Then we saw the long shadow leer over just in front of the truck. It was that man again. He had the slightest hair on his right elbow now, and had grass stuck and caught up in his corn sack mask. Trenton decided that he was going to stall him for as long as he could. It's either fight or die. Something of the last words I ever heard of him. He started to walk away, and then I instinctively followed. I don't know what made me do this. I just did. It felt right after all. We slowly walked up. and the man stood stone. The wind was blowing his baggy clothing through the air while he himself stood motionless. His shadow blackened the sand in front of him, and it seemed all light died out the closer we got. Trenton then started sprinting, and I soon followed. He hit Trenton once and sent Trenton flying with a harsh crunch sound. Then another crunch sound, and my eyes flew up with a strong force, and I gazed at the stars for a moment as I heard a few more air-ripping snaps. Then everything went dark. I woke back up soon to see Trent was gone. All that was left there was a trail of blood dressed along the grass blades in the sand. The sun was setting further and further, with no time to waste. The night grew nearer. I was able to stand up and run back to the truck in a burst of adrenaline. The truck revved up and its powerful sound echoed through the air. I jumped into the back of the truck where Raphael had put the old blown-out tire. I sat in it. It let out this slight huff sound and then a squeal. The truck then started to take off before again halting ever so sharply. I jolted forwards and then backwards, hitting my head on the glass window directly behind me. Everything went black again. I got up before it was too late, luckily, and I took off as fast as I could with an almost concussion. I felt my bones ache and my muscles tire. I got about 1.5 miles away before hearing another faint scream fill the now darkened sky. I ran in a straight line until having to carefully jump over the back of our community gate. I was so tired I just ended up collapsing into the ground there until I was later awakened by the county police. I guess someone had seen me and called for help. I was ever so grateful that someone with the goodness in their heart found me compared to someone like that monster back there. The next day, I was taken home from the hospital just for the police to come collect me to ask what had happened. They asked me to try to recollect my memories, and that it was okay if I couldn't right then and there. They can always come back to ask if I couldn't quite collect my memories yet. This is my way of recollecting them. This is also my way of releasing them to never have to relive them again. October 19th, 2023. Signed, Mallory Jesse.
Somewhere in the span of 1 to 2 weeks, she disappeared. Not a trace of her was to be found. We have a police report from the night this all went down.
2 males found, both with fatal wounds. One's got a skull fracture, it seems. The other has an open rib cage. It seems he was hit by this truck here. Whoever was in the truck, though, tried to swerve out the way.
Truck's been totaled. Hood is entirely caved in. Front axle snapped. To add on to this, the entirety of the windshield is shattered too and non-present. There's blood on the steering wheel. Quite a lot of it, actually.
Hold on. I think we've got movement.
Do you think it's a boar?
Too large for a boar. Hold it. Watch your left. Call for help. We need immediate backup. Moving hostile, attacked Officer Brand. We're out by the cul-de-sac in the back of that new community. Whatever that thing was is wounded and afraid. It'd be a stupid decision for it to return here now.
You can't hear me.
Nope. The official police report read, 2 dead individuals. 1 black male with a fractured skull and a snapped neck. 1 white male with a burst rib cage, seemingly from being hit by a truck. There was a totaled truck there as well. Was extremely damaged and had blood all over the hood and front grate, as well as the steering wheel. There was no security footage of what had happened here. Officer Brand was attacked by a large piece of pipe. It could have been stripped off that truck. As Brand says, it was wet with oil or some other fluid. Upon retrieving Brand as well, he had a black mark of oil, a bruise, and blood on the right side of his chin. Officer Toy managed himself well and protected Brand well too. Toy was for the most part unscathed except for a few mosquito bites and one bruise from where that creature grasped his left abdomen. Their body cams showed this. We lost him. Call some more officers into the back of that new community. You got a problem. You just disappeared into the middle of the bushes and shrubbery. Moron. Was running us over. We're making our way back right now to the county car. Officer Brand says that he thought maybe he went down there in that path right there. Oh.
Hey guys, how's it going? So, what's going on? What are we doing here?
We brought you here to ask you about what happened that night.
Yeah, it was a hard night for everybody, especially those that we lost.
Who'd you lose?
Obviously, my sister, Mallory, and some of her friends. So that was a pretty hard loss, but.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was a pretty strange, pretty scary night. I never thought something like that would ever happen to me, and it was really, it was a challenging loss. I never thought I would lose my sister to some, maniac in the middle of nowhere with all of our friends. I thought, we'd get to live the rest of our lives and it'd be normal, but
That's so sad.
it's very,
Middle of nowhere, where was that?
it's a very emotional night. What?
Middle of nowhere, where was that?
They're like out in the woods. I don't know. I forgot what we were doing, really. It was just,
Were you scared?
I was very scared. It was a very scary experience.
What did he look like?
I don't know. He had a mask on, some baggy, bum clothes.
Was he dark?
It was like, evening. I guess it got dark out.
So you had time to see all that when you were scared and it was dark out?
Yeah, I was there. Obviously, it's not that hard to see in the dark when the moon is out.
But you were running for your life and you had time to stare down the killer?
I had time to see what he was because he was killing my sister. I'm sorry. Do you have a problem?
Why would you
This is a very emotional time for me. Okay, I just lost my sister, and you're here. Are you accusing me of something?
Don't accuse him. This is a sad time for him.
Okay.
You couldn't save your sister? You just ran?
I had no time. She was already dead.
You know what?
We were all trying to escape.
We actually have a letter report from Mallory of exactly what happened that night that she wrote before her disappearance about 3 days later. Do you recall any specific events as to what happened or when anyone was taken?
No, it was just mainly a blur, you know, obviously, because I'm running scared, trying to escape the killer. And like I said, everything was a blur, you know. It was obviously a really scary night. Like you said, it was dark, so I couldn't see everything, but I could obviously see the killer. But
it was a blur.
It was a blur. Just like I said, the events were a blur. I don't remember specifically what happened, but I know what he looks like.
Are you gonna do anything to find the killer?
Maybe.
Maybe. You
Maybe.
don't love your sister?
I do love my sister. I love her very much. Okay? This is why this is a very emotional time for me right now.
It is emotional.
Thank you. I will do everything in my power to find and catch the killer.
From our understanding, the police has been searching for this man for about 3 to 4 days now, and they have no trace of him. And their only report of him was of him attacking and almost killing an officer.
Yeah, it's a pretty tragic moment. This guy is obviously a maniac and he needs to be put down.
So was your sister killed or was she taken? I'm confused here.
She was taken, obviously, and most likely killed, presumed to be killed. I mean, do you know where she is?
But you said you couldn't save her because she was already dead.
Exactly. I wasn't home at the time. She was dead.
But I thought it was in the woods.
That was the attack. The initial attack was in the woods. Like he said, she was taken 3 days later, and I couldn't save her. She was gone too quick.
You're telling me your sister was facing the threat of death and you weren't home to protect her?
You know, I have my own personal life. You know that, right? She's an adult. She can take care of herself, I thought. But I'm my own man. I'm an adult, okay? And I have priorities. I have things to be doing. I have work. I have my own family to take care of. I can't just be around my sister's house all the time.
But it's okay. I mean, he went through something really tragic.
Thank you.
But all the friends you said you were there with, I spoke to some of them and they said you left an hour before anyone else showed up.
Yeah, man, you're tripping, dog. I don't know what you're talking about, but I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
The killing seems to be happening on such a large scale. Is it really, I mean, at this point, are we still looking to local authority to figure this out, or should we get the FBI or CIA scaled investigation going on?
It really has only been a couple of months for it, but in my honest opinion, I do believe we should get a larger force working behind this guy because he was able to attack those officers with ease. He killed 2 people and kidnapped 2 others.
The way he's able to go through with these, leave nothing behind, and then do it again, I mean, something about this just seems supernatural. Nothing about this seems normal, like anything we read in history books.
I know, he's either got to be either one of the most intelligent we've ever found, or there's some other force that he's working with.
Do you think there's anything else that this guy could have done?
I honestly do believe so. There's been a lot of disappearances that randomly spiked in the last couple months when this guy shows up at the same time.
So they could be connected.
Honestly, I believe so. I believe everybody here could have some ties and a big ring.
I mean, what's the intention behind this? I mean, a small town with not a lot going on, nothing majorly happening here in the past, I want to say 5 decades, 50 years. There's got to be some reason for doing this, but it just seems so random.
That's the thing. It feels so random, but to him it probably feels like the perfect opportunity. Like you said, a small town, not a lot going on.
Maybe exactly what he wanted.
Exactly. He could have been looking for a place like this. He could have been hopping from location to location, just looking for a small town.
If you ask me, this screams witchcraft.
Honestly, it could have any sort of supernatural force behind it.
I mean, it's a pretty big deal. People are kind of ignoring it, acting like it's nothing.
I mean, I say we figure this out. I say we look at patterns. I mean, full moons, blood moons, what are the tides looking like? This has got to be some sort of ritual. These random killings can't just be random.
He has to have a reason, some sort of a rhyme scheme or anything to what he's doing or why. And the police can't find anything. I guarantee you they haven't looked at witchery or ritualistic killings.
So what would be our first step?
All we can do is report about it. I mean, if we were to try to take something like that into our own hands, I mean, we could. We always could. We can just take a camera crew and go out there, but then again, we're putting our lives on the line, and that's where I draw the line.
Can't keep up with this.
Hey, Tinky.
Oh. Alright, Tinky. Time to get you back. Yeah, I'll be back later.
And you make the sun shine.
Welcome to the Freak Show podcast. When betrayal and jealousy are mixed into the hot chocolate, things got bloody.
So tell me, what happened?
I couldn't tell you. I wasn't there. But lucky for us, Ella was actually there at this party.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, I was one of the first people to show up at the party. It was fun. I mean, we had a blast, so I thought so. We brought these gifts for one another for like a Secret Santa kind of thing. It was kind of fun, but of course I had to bring the gift for the host of the party. Like, of course me, but anyways.
What'd you get him?
I just got him some like lame junk thing that I found, but one man's trash is another man's treasure, you know? And then we had some punch and some snacks and dinner. Yeah, it was fun.
That sounds like a fun party. Maybe you should invite me next time.
Well, you'd be surprised. Shortly after dinner, I left because I didn't want to get home late. And after me, some other people left, but apparently there was like a psycho person who showed up and just attacked everyone else there. I'm just glad I wasn't there for any of this.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, and apparently Gabe, the host of the party, was being stalked by someone for a week after he sent the invitation to the party. I just wish I would have known. I wish I could have helped him or something.
So you knew he was being stalked and you just didn't do anything?
Well, he reported it to the police the second time that it happened, and the police said that all they could really do to help was patrol the areas, and so they did. It's just, this stalker, they found a way around it. They quickly learned the patrolling schedule and continued with their stalking.
If I was this Gabe guy, I would have stayed up, checked for patterns, time of night. I would have gotten ready to confront this guy.
Sadly, a stalker wasn't all that grew out of this. Like Ella said, a random psycho ended up attacking the remaining party members in cold blood, too.
What kind of a monster just attacks his own friends like that?
A jealous one. Envy is a strong force. We have Gabriel Brindley waiting outside, ready for our interview. Let's go ahead and bring him in to talk about his perspective of what happened that night.
Hey, Ella.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
What's up, man?
So we understand that you've been through a lot this past week, so if anything at all is too sensitive or too raw at the moment, we can always cut, take a break, and be right back.
That's okay, but thank you. It really means a lot.
So if you don't mind, what exactly happened that night?
From where?
From the beginning.
So it all started when my mom and my dad, and they...
No. The beginning of the night, not your whole life story.
Okay. What, you don't think people would want to hear my life story?
I'm sure people would want to hear your life story. It's just, that's not why we're here today.
I know, I'm just messing around, finding different ways to cope with the situation.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
So, what really happened that night then?
Way to ruin the tender moment.
What? I want to know.
Well, to help you guys understand, I would probably have to show you the invitations, and I brought one with me today.
Oh yeah, this is one of the ones I got.
When I sent these out, I made sure to send these out to the right addresses. It's like one of my worst fears to have my personal info just out in the world. Literally a couple days after I sent them out, someone started snooping around my house and in my yard. My security camera showed a person dressed in all black with a black hoodie over their head and one of these terrible white Halloween masks. You know, one of those ones you buy at the dollar store for literally $2 during Halloween sales? And for the next week until my party, they continued and appeared once a night, except for this one time. Once I reported it to the police. The police began to patrol the neighborhood, and I guess the red and blue scared them off for the night. It was scary. They were repetitive. They never hurt anything either. Just looking through windows, scoping out my entrances, and one time tried jumping over my fence.
So, what about after that?
Well, after that, it was Christmas Eve. It was my party. So, when you gonna drop me them digits?
Ew, no.
It's okay, I'm alright. I'm on wolf anyways.
Oh, you've never had Girl Scout cookies, right? I have, but it's been on a training.
Literally, munch.
It'll be alright, man.
So guys, Lego Fortnite. What do we think about the new Lego Fortnite? Skateboard, great. Fuck you. Skateboard.
So what was that about? I literally have no idea. He asked me for my number, flexed, and then walked away. That's embarrassing. I don't even know whether to feel bad or if the whole thing was just awkward.
Anyway, you did a good job hosting this party, man. Low-key, best Christmas party I've ever been to.
You don't have to lie, man, but I'm just glad it's a good party for everyone.
I'm sorry, man.
For what?
For lying.
Oh.
I'm just joking with you, dude. This is really one of the best parties I've ever been to. Like, we haven't even gotten to the good part yet, and we've already having fun.
Oh man, let's go, guys. I didn't even think you guys were coming. Come on in.
The competition arrived.
Man, shut your big head up. We thought because no one was at our place, we were gonna come around and see what's up.
That's Spike.
Is it actually?
No, it's just normal fruit punch.
Bro, I'm going Spidey, bro.
No, you're not.
He's not serious, of course. But I'm gonna go get a drink.
All right, everyone, it's time for Secret Santa.
Let's go. All right, everybody.
Jamil, shouldn't the host be the one to introduce this?
All right, guys, I guess I'll choose someone, and then from there, you guys could just choose who goes next. So we'll just go with Jamil.
Okay. Thanks to whoever gave me this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You could go next.
Take your time.
Love the Amazon box.
Which one of you guys got me soap?
My bad.
Jamil.
Stay humble.
Alright, Trenton, it's your turn.
Alright. Man, who made these? Oh,
Is it good?
Yeah, you could take your time too. Yo, what do you think is in here, bro? I bet it's like a PS5, bro.
I know.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Who is playing jokes? It's not funny, bro. Y'all give me socks, bro. That's your turn.
What is this?
Oh, but I heard you like magic stuff, so I just got you that, I guess.
Thanks.
Be grateful. Or you at least got a present. At least you got something. You got nothing. Shut up, bro.
Yeah, that's what you said.
It was a fun party, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could have done something like that for Christmas Eve. But I went to bed, woke up, and I got socks. I mean, they were cool socks, but, you know.
Yeah, I just wish I didn't start my Christmas in an interrogation room, really.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I wasn't really one of the only people to get hurt that night. In fact, I probably got it the best. Other people were wounded much worse than me.
So we've heard.
They were horrible, and they honestly had a twisted mind. I really couldn't believe my own friends would do this to me. All over ego, too. I know that we're supposed to forgive and forget, but I really just don't know how to forgive someone who could do something like that.
Do you know who did it yet?
Yes, actually I do, but I'll get there in a second. Eventually, people started trickling out, I'm pretty sure. Trenton was the first one to leave, actually. You left early, right? Because you live close.
Yeah, I did.
Then after that, some of the rest left too. I'm pretty sure it just ended up being me, Jamil, and Marie.
Hey, we're heading out. Toodles. And I'm taking this too.
Alright, I'm gonna go get some more like pizza rolls because we're out.
Can you try not eating for 5 seconds?
Would you shut up? You're lucky I'm still your friend.
Am I?
You know what? I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some pizza rolls.
Yeah, that's right. Go make yourself useful, bud.
Fine.
He knows I'm joking, right?
I mean, it's not weird for him to be mean to you like that. I'm gonna go get some more sodas.
I'll just start cleaning up then. Oh man, gotta clean up a whole lot. Is Jamil back already, man? Wait, who is it?
I thought I was Dr. Fat Self. How could you be so ignorant?
What?
What do you mean, what? You know what I'm talking about.
Who are you?
You ruined every single opportunity for me in my life. My Christmas party, every single thing.
What opportunities?
What do you, I know you know.
What
do
am
you
I
not know
supposed
who
to
I am?
No! I'm sure we can figure this out, man. Like, seriously.
There's no figuring this out. What's done is done.
Don't say a word. Need something?
I thought you were gone.
I forgot my hat.
You know what's funny? I just saw it in your car. Also, y'all left the garage door open. I just saw my friend dead.
Mother. Cole, are you slow? Cole, what are you doing?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
And that's really how it all went down. I guess Brennan just hated me this whole time for taking away his so-called fame.
That's horrible.
So, what about that Cole guy?
He was just crazy, and I'm pretty sure he just wanted to help his brother out.
You know, usually I'm the one all over the place debunking this and trying to unprove that, but this time I've heard such a clear set in stone story where everything genuinely lines up, and from your account it sounds true. I mean, our last guy, I think his name was Matthew, he was just all over the place. I mean, you could tell there was just something up with him, but I don't see that here. I mean, hearing all this, I genuinely feel sorry for you.
It's all fine, really. I think that the people that we lost are in a better place, and some people that were lost are in the place that they deserve to be.
Thank you for joining us today, Gabriel. We really do apologize for what had happened to you.
It means a lot to me that you guys were willing to listen to me and help and bring really all of this to light. I really hope that this may teach some people that there's a lesson to never let their guard down, and not everyone you meet is a friend. Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you really for joining us.
Oh, Ella, I don't mean to be ungrateful, but this gift you gave me, I'm really just not feeling it. I'm getting a real bad vibe from it personally.
Oh, that's okay. I just found it in the junk pile because I need magic stuff.
Wait, Ella, is this my crystal ball?
I guess so. Sorry, it was just in the back of the storage closet covered in dust. I didn't think you cared about it that long. It hasn't been used in so long.
No, of course I care about it. I don't care if my stuff is in a box with the word junk written on it in bold Sharpie. Do not touch my stuff.
Dude, chill out. I'm sorry.
All right, everyone. Sorry, but we're gonna have to see you next month for another story to tell. I can't believe you guys would touch my stuff like that. I'm so tired of this.
Wait, am I live? Hold on.
Hey, boss. What do I do when Bradley cuts the feed? What if I don't have an extra video? Well, he cut the tape.
Uh, well, okay, so to everyone watching the video, I greatly apologize. Our host Bradley has randomly turned off the feed. I wasn't necessarily watching the video, so I don't have any idea as to why he did this, but
I know it's my job to watch the videos. Would you just let me do my job? Thank you.
the point is Bradley cut the feed early, and I have to put something on because we have literally just about 12 minutes left video, and I'm sure nobody watching this wants to listen to 12 minutes of Mr. Editor Guy. Anyway, let's just check what we have. Okay, there's nothing in horror stories. There's nothing in found footage. There is one 2-minute video. Can't play that. It's too short. I mean, if I found 4 other 2-minute videos, maybe. Oh, 1 minute video. Okay, well, it says do not post, air. I mean, at this point, I don't care. Bradley cut the video early. Can deal with his little videos going online. I mean, if he wants to cut my, because I don't even know why he did that. I'm not gonna lie, but he can just deal with it, man. All right, switching over to live broadcast. No output. Switching over to screen share. There we go. All right, Bradley. Confession. MOV. Hope I don't get fired. All right, play. I have a secret. I think I see ghosts. Like a sixth sense. I've seen strange things. There was this one time I thought I saw this man in my closet. And he opened the closet doors and he stuck his head out. And he had no lips. It was just gums here. And he didn't say a word. He stepped out of the closet and I closed my eyes as tight as I could. And I think I fell asleep because I woke up the next day and I hope I fell asleep. When I woke up the next morning, the closet was just wide open. And I always close my closet before I go to bed because when I used to be afraid of those dumb ghost stories of there being like a ghost in your closet. So I'd always make sure that my closet was shut. Sorry. It's a little early in the morning. I just woke up. Anyways, another time I was out on a walk. This was last year, December of 2022, for reference. And I thought I heard this little girl. I turned around and there was a little girl riding on a tricycle, and the tricycle was pink with little party streamers on it. They were like gold and silver and pink and all those things. You know, like a little girl's bike, but a trike. And she was singing and humming. And I thought it was weird how she followed me for so long, so I turned around. There was no one there anymore. But the little humming and singing, those little kids' nursery rhymes, man. Oh my god. I've never seen anything like that since. It was just really weird and scary, man. I don't know how else to put it. Most recently, I got a bunch of these props for one of my films. And it ended up being cursed, I guess. Because one time when I was alone, I saw a face in it. And it got closer. And then it just disappeared. I saw my reflection at that point. And I was just like, oh, okay. I'm just seeing my reflection, I guess. I guess the shape of it is throwing me off. It's a crystal ball, by the way. don't know if I mentioned that. I'm sorry, I get caught up. It's a crystal ball. I also had a set of tarot cards and a bunch of other things. It was a bunch of stuff that I found at a yard sale one time. Labeled discount. Literally had like a 75% discount. And when I took it, I didn't expect anything weird. No one would buy anything in anticipation for that. But when I got it, I just put it in a closet for some time, and then I came back there to film. We were gonna film like this weird story about like this traveling fortune teller character. I didn't know the crystal ball already came with one. The next day, after I saw that face, I went in there and there was a whole man standing, dressed and everything that I got, and that 75% off deal. And he told me, I need your help. And I tried asking who they were, and they go, I need your help, Bradley Becker. I need you. And I looked at them and I was confused. I was like, who are you? They told me that I will get to know them very well. And I just left the room and closed the door. When I got to the outside of the prop store, there he was again, standing in the next hallway. And he told me to come back. And I told him no. I left. And the next day I returned, obviously, thinking that it was just something. Maybe I hadn't gotten enough sleep. He was real. That whole room was put in a mess. All the other props were broken. And that crystal ball was glowing. Lit up the whole room, in fact. Me and a few friends went in there, and there it was, just sitting there glowing, and he was standing there too, but only I could see him, apparently. So I decided to help him. So, he told me to start using my ability to find ghosts. To see ghosts is, I don't know why I said find. I just see them. And I run away from them. I'm going to create a podcast where I will invite people to come tell me about their bizarre things that are happening to them. But I didn't say that right. Where I will invite people to tell me about the bizarre things that are happening to them. And when they get there, they will be able to tell me whatever happened, and I will try to figure out how I can help. Start researching it my own and go take care of it. I think I will. It's currently August. This guy's been bothering me nonstop. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe I was meant to do this. Maybe I was meant to help people. And help ghosts. As crazy as that sounds. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. and I see ghosts. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start a show. We're gonna call it the Freak Show Podcast. And we're going to invite people to come on there and tell me their stories. And then I'm gonna go search it myself later. Anyway, I'm gonna hop back in bed. I'm tired. It's literally 4 in the morning. So, Bradley Becker. Out.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have watched that. I'm most definitely getting fired. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. Be back next month. Well, I don't know if I will be, but hopefully all of you will come back next month to watch another Freak Show podcast with Bradley Becker. I hate my job.
I'm here to help you. There's no help beyond this point. I'm so far gone. There's nothing I can come up with.
I have a job for you.
Today is January 11th, which is National Milk Day and International Thank You Day. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Mary J. Blige, Rachel Riley, and Tom Sweet. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Juniors and seniors, it is time to get your prom tickets. This year's prom will take place at the National Ballroom at the Omni Orlando on April 6th. Tickets are on sale now for $105. Get your tickets before the next price increase on February 17th. Attention seniors, your senior quotes are due by January 26th at 11:59 p.m. Please scan the QR code or head to @DHS Yearbooks on Instagram for more information. Seniors, consider this your 2024 Senior Grad Bash Save the Date. On Saturday, May 11th, seniors will be heading to Epcot. They will have access to Epcot for the entire day, be provided a voucher for a meal at most counter service restaurants, and will have a private dessert party. Ticket sales will end on February 5th, so head to the event ticketing today. The Mini Center will be unavailable to check out new books until Monday, January 15th. After-school tutoring continues after school today. Students must be in the Media Center by 2:05 p.m. and must be picked up promptly when tutoring ends at 3:05 p.m. Today, students can be tutored in math, ELA, and ESOL. Are you interested in joining Ladies Quest? Then please attend their next interest meeting, which will occur on Tuesday, January 16th at 2:15 p.m. in room 156A. Ladies Quest will be hosting the first annual Fairy Tale Brunch right here at DHS on Saturday, March 9th from 10:30 until 2:30 p.m. This event will include brunch, activities for kids, door prizes, special magical guests, and more. You can purchase your tickets today through event ticketing on the Davenport High School website. The next National Honor Society meeting will take place Wednesday, January 17th at 2:05 p.m. in the Broncoteria. Please see Ms. Desheen in room 306 for any questions. Attention all ESOL students. Please be aware that there is testing coming your way beginning January 24th and will run until March 8th. Please see Ms. Acevedo or Ms. Wagner with any questions. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd, which is National Pie Day and National Handwriting Day. If today is your birthday, you share your birthday with Tiffany Thessian, Mariska Hargitay, Nora O'Donnell, and myself. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Juniors and seniors, it is time to get your prom tickets. The Bridgerton prom will take place at the National Ballroom at the Omni Orlando on April 6th. Tickets are on sale now for $105. Get your tickets before the next price increase on February 17th. Please remember tickets are available for juniors or seniors only, but those students may take guests of any grade level. There are no refunds or exchanges. Students cannot have any outstanding obligations. Outside attendees will be subject to a background check before being able to attend, and nobody over the age of 20 may attend. Dress codes will be strictly enforced at DHS administration has the right to void any ticket at any time. Attention seniors, your senior quotes are due by Friday at 11:59 p.m. Please scan the QR code or head to DHS yearbooks on Instagram for more information. Seniors, consider this your 2024 senior grad badge save the date. On Saturday, May 11th, seniors will be heading to Epcot. Seniors will have access to Epcot for the entire day, be provided a voucher for a meal at most counter service restaurants, and have access to a private fireworks dessert party. Ticket sales will end February 5th, so head to event ticketing on the DHS website to get your ticket today. Attention all ESOL students. Please be aware that there is testing coming your way beginning on January 24th and will run until March 8th. Please see Ms. Acevedo or Ms. Wagner with any questions. There will be a book discussion in the Media Center during C and D lunch on Thursday for the book Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer. Please see Ms. Hoffman with any questions. Seniors, make sure you're taking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for information such as the Polk State College Foundation Scholarship, which will open on February 1st. Approximately $1.4 million in scholarships will be awarded. Also, information on the Bailey Family Scholarship and Lake League Music Club scholarships can be found on the DHS Facebook page. Ladies Cross will be hosting the first annual Fairy Tale Brunch right here at DHS on Saturday, March 9th from 10:30 until 2:30. This event will include brunch, activities for the kids, door prizes, special magical guests, and more. You can purchase your tickets today through the event ticketing on Davenport High School website. This week is Celebrate Literacy Week. Today was Love Your Roots Day. Tomorrow is Cozy Up with a Good Book. Dress up in pajamas or cozy flannel. Remember, school dress code is still in effect. Students who have not submitted their community service hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th. Transcendence is an art exhibit at the Polk Museum of Art and features work from Polk County students. This exhibit is on display until February 11th. Tariq spoke to our art teachers and one of our artists who was featured in the Transcendence exhibit. Today is Thursday, February 1st, which is National Freedom Day and National Dark Chocolate Day. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Harry Styles, Ronda Rousey, and Paris Smith. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Juniors and seniors, it is time to get your prom tickets. The Bridgerton prom will take place at the National Ballroom at the Omni Orlando on April 6th. Tickets are on sale now for $105. Get your tickets before the next price increase on February 17th. Please remember these tickets are available for juniors or seniors only, but those students may take a guest of any grade level. There are no refunds or exchanges. Students cannot have any outstanding obligations. Outside attendees will be subject to a background check before being able to attend, and nobody over the age of 20 may attend. Dress codes will be strictly enforced, and DHS administration has the right to void any ticket at any time. Seniors, consider this your 2024 senior grad badge save the date. On Saturday, May 11th, seniors will be heading to Epcot. Seniors will have access to Epcot for the entire day, be provided a voucher for a meal at most counter service restaurants, and have access to a private fireworks dessert party. Ticket sales will end on Monday, so head to event ticketing on the DHS website to get your ticket today or use the QR code on the screen. Attention all ESOL students. Please be aware that there is testing going on from now to March 8th. Please see Ms. Acevedo or Ms. Wagner with any questions. Seniors, make sure you are checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information. Polk County's biggest HBCU fair will be on February 24th from 8 until 3 at the Simpson Park Community Center in Lakeland. Scan the QR code on the screen to register today. Ladies Quest will be hosting the first annual Fairy Tale Brunch right here at DHS on Saturday, March 9th from 10:30 until 2:30. This event will include brunch, activities for the kids, door prizes, special magical guests, and more. You can purchase your tickets today through event ticketing on the Davenport High School website. Students who have not submitted their community service hours or work hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th. Last week was the annual youth fair for our ag department, and our students came home with some awards. Congratulations to Emily Macy, Chris Edelin, Corey Olson, Kyle Osceola, Caroline Colon, Holston King, Jeremy Gerald Crespo, Bradley Green, Parker Blinn, and Aubrey Beatty, who each took home awards. Today is Wednesday, February 21st, which is National Sticky Bun Day and World Language Day. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Corbin Blue, Kelsey Grammer, and Jennifer Love Hewitt. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Juniors and seniors, it is time to get your prom tickets. The Bridgerton prom will take place at the National Ballroom at the Omni Orlando Resort on April 6th. Tickets are on sale now for $115. Get your tickets before ticket sales end on March 1st, or when tickets sell out, whichever comes first. Please remember, tickets are available for juniors or seniors only, but those students may take a guest of any grade level. There are no refunds or exchanges. Students cannot have any outstanding obligations. Outside attendees will be subject to a background check before being able to attend, and nobody over the age of 20 may attend. Dress codes will be strictly enforced, and DHS administration has the right to void any ticket at any time. Seniors, make sure you're checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information. Polk County's Big HBCU Fair will be on Saturday from 8 until 3 at the Simpson Park Community Center in Lakeland. Scan the QR code on the screen to register today. Ladies Cross will be hosting the first annual Fairy Tale Brunch right here at DHS on Saturday, March 9th from 10:30 until 2:30. This event will include brunch, activities for the kids, door prizes, special magical guests, and more. You can purchase your tickets today through event ticketing on the Davenport High School website. Students who have not submitted their community service or work hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th. On March 29th and 30th, the Bronco Theater is proud to present the SpongeBob Musical Youth Edition. Tickets are on sale now, $10 for students and $15 for adults. Get your tickets by scanning the QR code on the screen or by going to Hometown Ticketing on the DHS website. The Media Center has their next book discussion on Thursday during C and D lunch. This month's section is Live, Laugh, and Kidnap by Gabby Noon. Please see Ms. Hoffman with any questions. Are you interested in a career in fire rescue and emergency medical service? Then Polk County Fire and Rescue's Rescue Ready Friday is for you. This Friday from 4 to 6 p.m., you can tour the fire station in Bartow, meet the crew, and discuss the next step to join the Polk County Fire Rescue. If you have any questions, please call 863-519-7348. Attention DHS students who have yet to pass the Algebra or Geometry EOC exam. There will be makeups today and tomorrow. This is a 2-day test and you must be present for both days. Please see Ms. Wagner with any questions. Today is Thursday, February 29th, which is National Toast Day and National Leap Day. Yes, the extra day we get 4 years is here. Happy Leap Day. If today is your birthday, you share the rarest birthday with Ja Rule, Max Torina, and Mark Foster. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Juniors and seniors, it is time to get your prom tickets. The Bridgerton Prom will take place at the National Ballroom at the Omni Orlando Resort on April 6th. Tickets are on sale now for $115. Good news, as the ticket deadline has been extended until March 30th, so get your tickets before ticket sales end, and every person attending must have their own prom ticket. Please remember, tickets are available for juniors or seniors only, but those students may take a guest of any grade level. There are no refunds or exchanges. Students cannot have any outstanding obligations. Outside attendees will be subject to a background check before being able to attend, and nobody over the age of 20 may attend. Dress codes will be strictly enforced, and DHS administration has the right to void any ticket at any time. Seniors, make sure you're checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information. Ladies Cross will be hosting the first annual Fairy Tale Brunch right here at DHS on Saturday, March 9th from 10:30 until 2:30. This event will include brunch, activities for the kids, door prizes, special magical guests, and more. You can purchase your tickets today through event ticketing on the Davenport High School website. Students who have not submitted their community service or work hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th. On March 29th and 30th, the Bronco Theater is proud to present the SpongeBob Musical Youth Edition. Tickets are on sale now, $10 for students and $15 for adults. Get your tickets by scanning the QR code on the screen or by going to Hometown Ticketing on the DHS website. Seniors, if you have not ordered your cap and gown yet, make sure you do so by Friday. Head to HerfJonesTampaBay.com to order your cap and gown. Again, this must be done by Friday. Also, seniors, your deadline to purchase your Katie Senior cap and gown portraits and products is coming up on April 4th. Are you interested in attending Polk State's nursing program? Then you want to attend one of their information sessions either tonight from 5 to 6 p.m. at their Winter Haven campus or next Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. at their Lakeland campus. There will be a virtual HBCU college fair on March 5th from 5:30 to 7:30. Visit collierschools.com/HBCU College Fair. Attention students, the spring testing dates have been announced. The non-college reportable ACT exam for seniors will be March 26th and 27th. The 9th and 10th grade best writing exam will be on April 3rd. Juniors will be taking the ACT on April 16th. The FCLE exams will be April 23rd. 9th and 10th grade FAST ELA takes place on May 1st, with best algebra and geometry occurring on May 2nd. Finally, biology and U.S. history EOCs will be on May 8th. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Wagner. Staff and students mowing crews will be out on campus tomorrow. Please do not park by the medians or islands as they will be mowed. Thank you. Are you looking for volunteer hours? then Polk County Parks and Recreation has an opportunity for you. They're looking for students to assist with their more than 25 events each year. If you are 14 or older, want to give back to the community and make new friends, then scan the QR code to learn how to volunteer. Today is Tuesday, March 19th, which is National Let's Laugh Day and National 3D Day. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Bruce Willis, AJ Lee, and Glenn Close. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Seniors, make sure you're checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information. Seniors, also make sure you're checking your school email as Ms. Brown sent out an important email about the opportunity to apply to Polk State on April 17th here at DHS during your school day. Polk State will also offer 2 different open houses where you can meet faculty and staff, tour the campus, and begin your FAFSA application. The open house at the Winter Haven campus will be on March 26th from 5 until 7 p.m. and on April 4th at their Lakeland campus from 5 until 7 p.m. Polk State open enrollment for the summer begins on April 8th and for the fall on June 3rd. Visit polk.edu for more information. Students who have not submitted their community service or work hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th. Seniors, your deadline to purchase your Katie Senior cap and gown portraits and products is coming up on April 4th. The non-college reportable ACT exam for seniors will be on March 26th and 27th. This is for seniors who are still looking to meet your graduation requirements. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Wagner. Are you looking for volunteer hours? The Polk County Parks and Recreation has an opportunity for you. They are looking for students to assist with their more than 25 events each year. If you are 14 or older, want to give back to the community, and make new friends, then scan the QR code to learn how to volunteer. On March 29th, the Bronco Theater is proud to present the SpongeBob Musical Youth Edition. Tickets are on sale now, $10 for students and $15 for adults. Get your tickets by scanning the QR code on the screen or by going to Hometown Ticketing on the DHS website. Please help support our marine biology class by purchasing unique student-made items such as bracelets and stickers. Please see Dr. Miles Dozier in room 176G to purchase or for more information. Next week will be Straight 7 week, with there being an early activity schedule being followed on Thursday and no school next Friday.
Today is Thursday, March 28th, which is Major League Baseball opening day and Holy Thursday. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Lady Gaga, Reba McEntire, and Vince Vaughn. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
Today's ACT word of the day is endure, meaning to withstand, sustain, or hold out against. I can't endure this way any longer. Will Harvard please either reject me or accept me?
Seniors, make sure you are checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information. Seniors, also make sure you are checking with your school email as Ms. Brown sent out an important email about the opportunity to apply at Polk State on April 17th here at DHS during your school day.
Polk State will be offering an open house at their Lakeland campus on April 4th from 5 until 7 p.m. You can meet faculty and staff, tour the campus, and begin your FAFSA application. Polk State's open enrollment for the summer semester begins on April 8th and for the fall semester on June 3rd. Visit polk.edu for more information.
Students who have not submitted their community service or work hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th.
Seniors, your deadline to purchase your Katie Senior cap and gown portraits and products is coming on April 4th.
Attention freshmen and sophomores, when it comes to testing, you guys are up. On Wednesday, April 3rd, you will be taking the 9th and 10th grade best writing exam. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Wagner. Tomorrow and Saturday, the Bronco Theater is proud to present SpongeBob the Musical Youth Edition. Tickets are on sale now, $10 for students and $15 for adults. Get your tickets by scanning the QR code on the screen or going to Hometown Ticketing on the DHS website.
There will be a Title I testing and curriculum night on April 17th from 5 until 7 p.m. where you can get information on testing, make sure you're on track to graduate, and check your course selections for next year. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Klink.
There will be a career fair on April 19th from 9 until noon where students can meet with local employers to learn about career options. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Klink or Ms. Simpson.
The National Honor Society meeting for April will take place after school on April 2nd in the Broncoteria. National Honor Society's new member induction ceremony will take place on April 10th. Please see Mr. Desheen with any questions.
The Media Center's next book discussion will take place on April 4th during C&D lunch and will feature the book Roxy by Neil and Jared Shusterman. Please see Ms. Hoffman with any questions.
Voting for the 2023 to 2024 Florida Teens Read program is happening now through April 3rd. Select up to your 3 favorite books that were selected by a committee of 14 different librarians. These books were also the topic of this month's Bookly discussion held in the Media Center this year. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Hoffman.
Attention students attending the Bridgerton prom. Invitation and prom night information have been distributed to attending guests. Also, take time to take your place in society by nominating a member of the prom's royal court. The prom royal court nomination forms are available around campus or by using the QR code on the screen. Nominate your candidate today for 2024 prom king and queen. The last day to submit your nominees is today.
Polk State is offering a financial literacy workshop for high school students to help gain valuable insights into securing the financial assistance needed for the next steps in your education career. These workshops will take place on the Winter Haven campus on March 28th and the Lakeland campus on April 25th. Both workshops are from 5 and 7 p.m.
On to Broncos sports. The third annual Students versus Teachers basketball game is this afternoon. If you missed the game or just want to relive the game, it will air tonight at 7 p.m. on dhsbbn.com.
The boys baseball team is back in action tonight when they travel to Poinciana to take on the Eagles at 7 p.m.
The boys volleyball team is back in action at home on Monday when they will host the Auburndale Bloodhounds.
The girls softball team is back in action tonight when they host the Celebration Storm at 6 p.m.
Our girls flag football is back in action tonight where they will host the Bell Creek Academy Panthers.
Today is Wednesday, April 10th, which is National Hug Your Dog Day and National Farm Animals Day. If today is your birthday, you share your birthday with Sophia Carson, Mandy Moore, and Ian Nelson. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
Seniors, make sure you are checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information. Seniors, also make sure you are checking your school email as Ms. Brown sent out an important email about the opportunity to apply to Polk State on April 17th here at DHS during your school day.
Students who have not submitted their community service or work hour forms, please submit them to Ms. Brown by April 12th.
Attention juniors, when it comes to testing, you guys are up. On April 16th, every junior will be taking the SAT during the school day. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Wagner.
There will be a Title I testing and curriculum night on April 17th from 5 until 7 p.m. where you can get information on testing, make sure you are on track to graduate, and check your course selections for next year. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Klink.
There will be a career fair on April 19th from 9 until noon where students can meet with local employers to learn about career options. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Klink or Ms. Simpson.
Attention students who have attended tutoring this year. In preparation for the end of the school year, the last day for tutoring will be Friday, April 19th. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Gambrell Mercado.
Broncos, please visit and follow the library's new Instagram page at dhsbroncos.library or scan the QR code on your screen.
This Friday is an early release day, which means it is the last day for donut sales of the school year. Donuts will be sold by the Freshman Academy, $2 per donut or $15 for a dozen. You can pay by cash, check, credit, debit, Apple Pay, or Google Pay.
With testing in full swing beginning next week, the schedules will be adjusted. Next Monday and Wednesday will be odd block day, next Tuesday and Thursday will be even block day, and Friday will be a straight 7. Again, this is the schedule for next week, April 15th through the 19th. Today's ACT word of the day is yield, meaning a production of an amount. The farmer's annual pumpkin yield exceeded 10,000.
Polk State is offering a financial literacy workshop for high school students to gain valuable insights into securing the financial assistance needed for your steps in your education career. The workshop will take place at the Lakeland campus on April 25th from 5 and 7 p.m.
The DHS Dance Spring Concert is so big this year, it will take place over 2 nights, April 19th and 20th at 7 p.m. Head to event ticketing on the DHS website to get your tickets today.
Attention class of 2024. If you have not already picked up your cap and gowns, then you will have the opportunity to do so during lunches. If you still need to order your cap and gown, you must do so by April 25th. That is the absolute last day to order your cap and gown. Please visit herfjonestampabay.com to order today.
Attention students who failed a core academic class during the 2023 through 2024 school year. Summer school is coming up and will be offered at DHS. Classes will be from June 5th through the 27th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information, please see Ms. Gambrell Mercado. On to Broncos sports. The boys baseball team was in action on Monday night against the Discovery Spartans. The Spartans ended up winning 3-1 after a 2-run 4th inning. The boys are back in action tonight when they will travel to Four Corners to take on the Coyotes. First pitch is at 7 p.m.
The boys volleyball team was also in action on Monday night when they faced the Frostproof Bulldogs. The Broncos won in 4 sets for the second time against the Bulldog in as many days. The Broncos are back in action next Tuesday when they travel to Lake Reason to take on the Thunder.
The girls softball is back in action tonight when they will host the Ridge Community Bowls. First pitch is scheduled for 7 p.m.
There will be a girls volleyball interest meeting for current DHA students and incoming freshmen on April 26th in the gym at 6:30.
Are you a student who likes digital design, is good with Photoshop, and needs volunteer hours? Then the football team wants you to be their new digital designer. Please see Coach Rosario in room 249E for more information.
There will be a teen basketball league taking place at the Tom Fellows Community Center beginning on May 21st and running until July 26th.
13 and 14-year-olds will play on Tuesday and Thursday, while 15 and 16-year-olds will play on Wednesday and Friday. Registration is from now until May 16th or whenever all the spots are filled.
To sign up or for more information, please visit the Tom Fellows Community Center or call 863-588-1130. Today is Monday, April 22nd, which is Earth Day and Passover. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with John Waters, Amber Heard, and Jack Nicholson. If today is your birthday, happy birthday.
Seniors, make sure you are checking the school's Facebook page, facebook.com/BroncosDHS for scholarship information.
Attention government students, when it comes to testing, you guys are up. Tomorrow you'll be taking the FCLE exam. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Wagner or your government teacher.
With testing in full swing, the schedules for the next few weeks will be adjusted. Monday and Wednesday will be odd block days, while Tuesdays and Thursdays will become even block days. Fridays remaining a straight 7. This will be the weekly schedule until May.
On Thursday, the Media Center will present their annual Poetry Power event. To submit your poem, please either scan the QR code on your screen or turn into the Media Center. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Hoffman.
Class of 2024, if you have not already picked up your cap and gowns, then you will have the opportunity to do so on May 1st. If you need to order your cap and gown, you must do it by April 25th. That is the absolute last day to order your cap and gowns. Please visit herfjonestampabay.com to order today.
That will be BNU signing off.
Today's ACT word of the day is boost, which means an increase or growth. The boost in profits was a welcome change.
Polk State is offering a financial literacy workshop for high school students to help gain valuable insights into securing the financial assistance needed for the next steps in your education career. The workshop will take place at the Lakeland campus next Thursday, April 25th, from 5 to 7 p.m.
Attention students who have failed a core academic class during the 2023-2024 school year. Summer school is coming up and will be offered at DHS. Classes will be from June 5th through the 27th between 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. For more information, please see Ms. Gambrell Macardo.
Seniors, during lunch on Thursdays, make sure you're filling out a raffle ticket for a chance to win 2 extra tickets to graduation. Mr. Dujay will pick names every Friday until the seniors' last Friday.
The tickets will be in their envelopes after graduation practice on May 17th, which starts at 7:30 a.m.
Congratulations to the students on the screen who have already won 2 additional graduation tickets. Make sure you enter on Thursdays during lunch for this week's raffle. If you have any questions, please see Mr. Dujay.
On to Broncos sports. On Thursday night, the boys baseball team took on the Celebration Storm. Jacob Bishop went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs and scored 2 runs himself in the Broncos' 10-5 victory. The boys are back on the road tomorrow where they will face the South Lake Eagles. First pitch is at 7 p.m.
The boys volleyball team had their senior night on Thursday when they hosted the Roosevelt Academy Eagles. The Broncos took the first set 25-9 and never looked back in the straight sets victory. The Broncos are back in action on Thursday when they travel to Kathleen to take on the Red Devils.
The girls softball team traveled to Fort Meade to take on the Miners on Thursday night. The Broncos jumped out to an early lead, scoring 5 runs in the top of the first, but the Miners came back and earned a 17-9 victory. The Lady Broncos softball team is back in action tonight where they will host the Winter Haven Blue Devils. First pitch is at 6:30.
There will be a girls volleyball interest meeting for current DHS students and incoming freshmen on Friday in the gym at 6:30.
Are you an underclassman who wants to be a cheerleader next year? Then you will want to attend Open Cheer, which continues on Monday. This will give you an opportunity to learn jumps and cheer motions in a relaxed setting. If you have any questions, please see Coach Key.
The Davenport swim team will have an interest meeting for the fall season immediately after school on Tuesday, April 30th in Miss Hoke's room, room 155D. If you have any questions, please see Miss Hoke.
Tickets to the first ever Staff versus Our Boys varsity volleyball game are on sale now for $5, with the game taking place this Friday.
And the game will cause our early release day to have a modified schedule. 5th and 6th period will be flip-flopping with the game taking place during 5th period.
Welcome back to the Orca Studio Show. This week we're going to give you a special view into the lives of Thomas and Abel.
Thomas, you late again?
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to walk all the way from Orca City to get here.
It's okay. Can we just try to be on time next time?
Abel, wake up!
So what are we doing for your party?
Well, I know it's my 18th birthday, but I think we should do something that we'd like to do together.
So definitely a movie, or maybe the playground.
And ice cream!
I'm down with that.
We can end things at my house with some cake. Just try to be there around 4.
Yep, it's go time.
You know what, Abel? If you are so interested in leaving the room, why don't you take the trash out for me? What? Okay.
What's that? Who would throw this out? What exactly does this do? I'm willing to bet something goes in here. So, how much would you give me for these? I mean, they don't do much, but...
What do you think this is? A pawn shop?
I mean, yeah, that's what the sign said outside.
I've really got to get that fixed. But no, this is a prawn shop.
So what? Which one of these will make this thing work? Hello?
Hey, where are you, man? What about our plans? It's 4:30.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, man. I'll be right over.
So how does it feel? Abel, you're finally graduating. What kind of pose are you looking to do? I always say we should do something that shows off your personality, since this will be something that you'll remember for years.
Yeah.
Abel, what could be so captivating that you're going to be ignoring me like this?
Whatever looks alright.
Look out! There's a car!
Ah! Hey, what is this? Where am I? Give that back!
This is an intervention, Abel.
We need to talk about your addiction.
You were almost hit by a car. Did you even notice?
Do I even know you?
The yearbook will be forever stained because of your lazy photo.
You can try to retake it again.
I don't have time for you.
Why am I even here? I don't care about any of this.
Bye.
Abel, you need to be more present. Enjoy the moment. Yeah, these things might be here, but you need to look at the things that you have right now. Not everything is gonna be here forever. Don't pass these moments up and forget about it.
Don't let the moments pass you by.
I'm sorry, man. I'll never be able to forgive myself if I missed your 18th birthday.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Are all these games really worth missing out on life?
Come on, Abel. Where are you? What is that? Hey, Abel! Hey, I've got a link cable. Do you want to trade?
What? Yeah. Oh, it's you. Huh, what's up?
It's my birthday, and you were the only one I invited. And you said you were gonna show up, but you skipped over my party? We've been planning this for weeks! And don't act like you didn't know. I know you saw that sticky note.
I'm sorry, Thomas. I didn't mean for things to get like this. I didn't even get you a gift. I'll make it up to you. I promise. Oh, happy birthday.
Thanks, dude. What are these?
I'll show you.
That's all we have for you this week. Join us next time for the finale of Season 2 of Lunch Break on the Orca Studio Show.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Josh, and with this being my last broadcast, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank my best friend and my brother, Jacob Walls, for helping me make decisions I probably couldn't make on my own. I want to thank my friend group, my brothers and my sisters, Brian, Maddie, Jenna, Alexa, Violet. I want to thank you all. I want to thank my best teachers, Mr. Schiffbauer, Mr. Shigiris, Dr. Miles Dozier. I want to thank you all for helping me make rough school years better. I'm so glad that I was able to close things out the way I could. Signing off for the last time, Joshua Somoza.